Dum dum ba-dum dum 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 ba-dum dum dum. Secret, secret singing. I'm not started yet. Haven't started yet. So don't think it's started yet, because it hasn't started yet. It starts in about like 15 seconds or something. 12 now, 10, 11 or something like that. So dum ba doo dee dee tee tiddle dum tum a doo too tum tiddle diddly tum tee too tum tee 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 don't do. It's Shepway Primary Singers time! Did I scare you? I hope I scared you. That aim there was to be all quiet and then go suddenly loud. It's Wednesday, the 28th of April. It's 4:30 of the PM. It's Shepway Primary Singers with your wonderful host. It's me. Look, it's me. It's me. Right here, Ezzy loves pandas, and she's doing a full-on countdown in the comments. Let's go straight to the comments. So we can see Ezzy. She's going crazy over here. She's even done her PA bit already. Look, before we start, please do these things. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that notification bell in 10 seconds, starting now. And then she's gone 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Here we are. Helen is also here. She says, hello, Duncan, and all SPS. How you doing, Helen? How you doing, Ezzy? How you doing, Lozzie, who's here? Duncan, it's Maddie. I've got new tie-dye loungewear. Sounds very nice. Did you tie-dye it yourself, or did you buy tie-dye? Tell me. I want to know. Tamsin's here. Look at this. Hello, Duncan. Hello, Limingers. It's a bit of a rush getting here for 4:30 instead of 6:30. Hey, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I'd rather you rushed. Anyway, no, I'm just delighted to have you here. Hello, Tamsin. How have you been? How's everything going? Everybody who's here, you tell me right now. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? It's okay. No one is listening. Hey, these are the early times, we don't have to worry about these things. Mum bought it for me when she went to Ashford shopping. Nice. And how's no. How was your haircut? I did see pictures of you getting your hair cut there, Noah. How's it all going? How's it all going? Did you have to go to a specific barber's for curly hair? Did you have to go, does it say outside the front, curly hair only? And also, the curly pole outside of curly hair barbers, is that straight? These are interesting things. I want to know the answer. I felt like that was quite a funny little joke. I'm very proud of myself now. Very proud of myself. Look, Tamsin Aki is hosting with one viewer. Thank you very much, Tamsin. Did that say, I always want to know, does it do the noise? Does it go, thank you? I don't know if it does it. It says poodles only. Hey, I'd go there because that way I get to see some poodles and they're cool. Anywhere, no noise. You see, that's because I haven't switched it on properly. Or maybe I need the desktop audio, or I need something switched on. I don't know. I don't know what makes it go thank you. I don't know what makes it do it. I don't care what makes it do it, if we're being perfectly honest. So what are we up to? I got a new song for this week. Reece is here. Good afternoon. Nipped in for a sing-along while I work before the beer garden. When you say before, do you mean prior to or in front of? Like, are you going to work in front of a beer garden, or are you doing work before you go to the beer barbers? My haircut picture is coming soon, Duncan, to you in Messenger, so keep an eye out. I will. Megan is here. She's like, here we are. Keep an eye out. I am here. And quite right too. Prior to the beer garden, although that would be good. Exactly. Do your work right in front of the beer garden. When you're finished, you go into the beer garden, thus making both statements true. I'd like it very much. Got to fill up my new science book while listening. What have you got to fill up with? We established last night I was a maths genius. Maybe I'm a science genius as well. What are you filling it up with? How can I help? I want to know. What can I do? And also, just a reminder, listen to your mum. I don't want your mum putting you on blast. Last week, she gave you a right telling off. Answer me when I speak to you. I can't remember which of you it was. I think it was Ezzy. Anyway, it made me laugh. I got chicken today for dinner. What have we got for dinner? Hey, I am a maths genius. We've established I'm a maths genius. You can try and neg me all you like. Maths is something you practice and you get better at. But yeah, it wouldn't take me long to be a maths genius again. It really wouldn't. I'm very fun. I'm very clever. Reproductive system stuff, yeah. I don't want to get involved. We're going to leave that there and move on to a song. What song do we want to start with? Should we put... Oh, no, hold on. I haven't got the folder ready. Should we put this folder here? Hi, Duncan. Hi, choir from Tess. Tess is here. Everyone, we can start now because Tess is here. Tess, question. Oh, and I suppose I asked Tess's mum, what do you think of the slightly changed version of the school song? Do you think it's made it better? Do you think it's made it worse? What do you think, Tess? You know, I value your opinion. Also, that's the wrong choir. That's the wrong choir, Megan. It's the wrong choir. Kimmy's here as well. Oh, Kimmy, you might know as well. Kimmy can answer this. Oh, Kimmy, what did you think of the slightly changed version of the school song? Let me know. You know, your opinions mean a lot to me. I'd like to know. I'm no Rachel Riley. Don't I wish I was. Rachel Riley is an absolute genius. Like, she is phenomenal at maths. Let me tell you this, though, Lozzie. I used to be pretty much that good. Oh, yeah, giving Ezzy a day off. I genuinely used to... And I can't stop my happy talking. You can't stop... Why doesn't that make sense? What are you on about? I can't stop. I'm always talking happy. I'm happy. It's happy talking. There's a song called Happy Talk. Talky, 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 happy talk. It does make sense. I disagree with you. But I'm impressed that you value your opinion. Of course I do. Hi, Tess and Catherine, and Lozzie and Megan, and Tamsinaki and Kimmy and Research One. What happened is I stopped paying attention at school. Genuinely, that's the truth. I used to be, honestly... When I was at primary school, I used to watch Countdown and I used to be able to get them. Basically, the thing would come up and I'd get boom straight away. And I used to want to be on Countdown. I used to think I could be on it, but I wasn't good enough with the words. Duncan, the picture is here. Okay, shall I look at that before we... what song should we start with? Look, let's put... I've got to put this in view... medium icons. Now, if I go to this, now my Windows has done an update, so I don't know if it will show. Oh no, we're okay. So there you go. Here's our songs. Ignore one of them. There's one of them you've got to ignore, and that is this week's song, which is the hippopotamus song, which we're starting this week on Granny's Messenger. All right. So choose a song. I can't read your comments at the moment, so I'm going to do that. We'll come back to the comments in just a second. Choose a song. Let me move out of the way. Choose a starting song. I do think you're very intelligent. I mean, I'm not anymore. I used to be super bright. It was really weird. Tess says the geography line is too hard, but it's my new favourite one, of course. The geography line is tricky, but it's one of those ones. As soon as we get used to it, we'll forget we ever sang the other one. It's just because the timing is slightly different. We're used to one timing, and now we've got a slightly different timing. I promise you, Tess, give it... We'll practice it and practice it and practice it. By the end of the school year, before you're even in the next school year, you'll have got it and you'll forget about the other one. Right, which one are we doing? While you're looking at that, I will go to Facebook and see this picture of Ezzy's hair. Is it just Ezzy's hair? Is it everyone's hair? Ezzy one's hair. Forget I said that. That was weird. Here we go. So here I go. Why has it jumped all the way up there? Here I go. Yo! Oh, Ezzy! Oh, very swish. 40 years. Oh, look. Oh, hello, Alice. How you doing? So, the requests have gone like this. That is, you look amazing. You look very 1920s. You look very classic. I love that. That's a stunning haircut. Congratulations on your haircut. Big fan, Ezzy. Very, very smart indeed. I like it. So, we've got 3 requests. We'll do Into the Unknown. Then we'll learn our song. Then we'll do Raw and 40 Years. How about that? That works for me. Or maybe we'll do... we'll do them in that order. Oh, I'm pointing here. You can't see what I'm looking at. I just realised. Put it on your... Oh, you want me to put the picture on my screen? Okay, hold on. How can I save this? Save image as. Where's it saving to? I put Ezzy. Done. Right. Save it as Ezzy. Right. Noah said the Milky Bar Kid. What, as in the song? The Milky Bar Kid is strong and tough, and only the best is good enough. The creamiest milk, the whitest bar, the good taste that's a Milky Bar. Something like that. Anyway. Right. Let's put your comments back up. And then... Oh, look at you all saying hello to each other. Makes me happy. Everyone likes My Mum Can't Stop Me Talking. Well, the thing is, Kimmy, I only changed it because some people asked me to change it. So the only reason it got changed is because some people said to change it. The good taste that's in Milky Bar. We'll discuss it another time. Kimmy, we'll discuss it when I come into the school. But in time, you'll learn to love the new song. I promise you. So Image, Ezzy. Now, browse. It's going to come up massive, by the way, which is going to be very inconvenient for us. Desktop. It's under E for Ezzy. Here we go. Oh, no, it didn't come up massive. There we go. What do we think? What do we think about Ezzy's haircut? And my parents doesn't fit. Anyway, Kimmy, we'll talk about it another time. Ben looks like a Milky Bar kid. He really does. Isn't that a stunning haircut? And I love it. It really looks very 1920s. Really very, very, very classic. Love it. Mrs. Morris would be very jealous of your hair right now. That's amazing. What a haircut. Want some rounds of applause, please, in the comments. There we go. Right, I'm getting rid of you now, though, Ezzy. Look, I'm not just slightly getting rid of you. Watch. I'm clicking delete. Boom. Oh, no. Hold on. Here we go. Deleted in 3, 2, 1. You're out of there. You're out of there. Can you see my haircut? No, you can't. It stays under here. Nice try. Hello, Quentin. How's it going? Good to see you. It's been a while. How's everything? How's travelling? Are you still travelling? Whereabouts in the world are you now, Quentin? Everybody say hello to Quentin. Quentin just comes to some of our singing streams sometimes. Quentin is from, I think, Australia originally, but is travelling all around Southeast Asia at the moment. So do say hello to Quentin. And Quentin, I'm sure, will say hello to you. Oh, look, I think... and look, Jessica sent one as well. There we go. I've got double haircuts. Incredibly smart. What a pair. What a pair of ears. Not ears, sides. What a pair. I don't know what I'm saying. I was going to say what a pair of people, but then there's only one of you in the picture and it confused my brain. And now I can't really remember what I was saying. And my brain's gone all funny. Right, we had Into the Unknown was the first request, so that's what we're going to do. Try and stop me, bub. You can't. Here we go. Into the Unknown. We're going to do a lovely bit of Into the Unknown. And then we're going to learn today's song. Get those likes going, or going. I think I might need to tune this guitar. So, you'll be fine, I'll be fine, I guess. Oh, doesn't sound as positive as we like here at the Shepway Primary Singers. Hope everything's okay. So, that sounds even worse. I tuned my guitar and now it sounds worse. Let's try it again. Close enough. Let's go. Oh. Maybe I was calling Noah Bub. Oh. I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble, while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're not a voice, you're just a ringing in my ear. And if I heard you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear. And everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren bird, I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure. Oh, I pressed it twice. I've had my adventure, I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. What do you want? 'Cause you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me so I make a big mistake? Or are you someone out there who can read? Who knows deep down I'm not where I'm meant to be? Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. Ah, oh, ah, oh. Are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me? Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, 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 oh. Where are you going? Don't leave me alone. How do I follow you into the unknown? What a song! What a song, what a film it is. Love it very much. Are you singing about me, Duncan? I went to my adventure by accident. I'll be sent into the unknown soon. How can you go on an adventure like travelling the world by accident? That's a confusing one for me. Lozzie said, no, Duncan, when you got your hair cut, did they use the Zimmers? They did to me and nearly lost my ears. They did use the Zimmers, yeah. They did. Look, that's why it's quite short around there. There you go, true story. Hey, that, by the way, I have to persuade myself not to have vibrato. I have to control my vibrato because I have a very naturally vibrato-y voice. And so I have to hold it back. So it doesn't just sound, people don't get seasick listening to me. Otherwise, everything I do, I'll be like, everywhere I go, yeah. Thank you, anyway. So, this week's song. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited by it. I couldn't believe we haven't done this one since lockdown started. Cannot believe it. So, as soon as I saw that it was here, I was like, right, we've got to do it. Do you like my new capo, by the way? My old capo has been falling apart for ages. It doesn't look like it's falling apart, but as soon as I do this, all of this bit falls out. Or maybe it doesn't. There you go. So that bit falls out, which it's not supposed to, and I get grease on my fingers. So I've needed a new one for, well, at least a year. And I finally got round to buying one. I like that one. It's really cool. But I like this one. What do you think? It looks cool, doesn't it? Let's go. Look. There we go. I like my new capo. Big fan of it. It's weird that I don't play guitar with a capo. No, do you know what? My wife's grandfather is a guitarist. I mean, he's 99 years old, so he doesn't really play anymore. But he never uses a capo. Everything that he does is up and down the fretboard. I'm not a good enough guitarist to play without a capo, so I use a capo all the time. Classic old school guitarists never used a capo, ever. Good, proper guitarists like my grandfather-in-law. Very, very talented people who don't use a capo at all. So, you may know this song and you may not know this song, but I cannot believe we've not done it during lockdown. Blows my mind. Maddie asked what that does. Okay, I shall tell you. It's called capo because capo means head. Like in the word capital means, or, you know, per capita, it means lots of people, really. Capital, lots of heads in the capital. The effect is the same. I'm just too lazy to put a capo on. No, I'm too lazy to learn how to play it without a capo. That's my issue. A spring-loaded capo. Do you know what? I never feel like they give me a good enough bar. And that's what a capo does. So, Maddie, what I do is, at the moment, if I play this guitar like this, I play here. So I'll play this chord here. An E chord. It's out of tune because I just put my capo on. So there's my chord. Okay. Then when I put the capo on and play exactly the same chord, it makes it higher. You see? So what it does is it makes the guitar higher. So I can play in one key, put the capo on, play in a different key. And it basically means it's easier for me to play the guitar. Because right now, I'm playing here. Look. A bold hippopotamus, that's how it goes. But without the capo, I'd have to play. I can't play, so I'd have to go. See, I can't do it. I have to work out how to play songs. I'm not clever enough. Oh, Miss Ice Lady's raiding. Oh, look, before we get onto this raid, I will get onto this raid. I just need to say hello to Mrs. Curley as well. Hello, Mrs. Curley. How are you doing? And look, loads of people have just started following from Miss Ice Lady. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for raiding. We're just about to learn a new song. We got Lushes here. We got Chicken Roo, Kaleidoscope. What's with everyone's bird names? I like it very much. We got Lush, Chicken Roo, Kaleidoscope, and basically loads of people have just jumped in. Sugar is here. I'm just going to call you Sugar. Jeffrey. Now, just a warning to everyone who's coming. This is for basically people of the age of around. Wow, that's a massive raid. What's going on? You guys. Miss Ice Lady, you just more than doubled the number of people watching this. Right, I better tell everyone what's going on. Look, before we sing this song, everyone, such a pleasure to see you. We are Shepway Primary Singers. Before lockdown and COVID and everything, the Red Cherry. Hello, the Red Cherry. My word, what a time. This is incredible. By the way, where it says Restream bot, that's actually just my bot that puts things between all the things. Everyone, we are a choir. Now, before COVID hit, we used to meet every single week. But now we don't meet we still meet every single week, but instead of meeting in a library, which is where we used to meet, we now meet here. And what we do is we sing songs for primary school. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, there we go. We sing school for primary school age children, but everybody else. Everybody is welcome. And we're going to sing a song right now by guys, honestly, I'm blown away. If you're a Twitter person, Quentin, please make sure you follow Miss Ice Lady. She's wonderful. She's lovely. She's very, very funny. She's absolutely superb. Follow her for some superb content, I promise you. And anybody else that's on Twitch. We are on loads of different... we're on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all at the same time. Right, I'm going to stop talking because we're here to sing. So thank you so much to everyone who's come in. We're going to learn this song, but I'm just going to sing it through first off. She is the best. Miss Ice is just wonderful. So, it goes like this. This is a song by a pair of very, very English singers called Flanders and Swan. Now, I don't know exactly when it's from. My guess is this is 60s. I don't know exactly. Somebody Google it. Flanders and Swan. Anyway, we learnt this at music lessons when I was a kid, and I love this song. So I'm going to sing it for you. It goes like this. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the night of the evening star. It's not Flounders and Swan, that'd be funny. Flanders, as in Belgium. Away on a hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. Da 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 da. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. That's the basic idea of the song. Now, what we do here at Primary Singers, we don't just sing a song, we learn it too. So we're going to learn the very basics of the song, but there's something very important we need to do first. Okay, we'll learn this song, but first off, Alice. We are going to sing this on Friday, because I'm going to see you on Friday, Alice, but... Happy birthday to you for Friday. Happy birthday to you for Friday. Happy birthday, dear Alice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Alice! Congratulations. She is going to be 46 years old. She's not really. She's going to be 6. Are you going to be 6, Alice? Alice is going to be 6 years old. So happy birthday to you, Alice. Have a lovely day. I'm going to see you anyway on Friday, so I'll sing happy birthday to you again. You're going to get double birthdays. Right. So, can you please repeat after me? It goes, Lork! Lork's like lurk, but in... I prefer Lork. Lork makes me feel like you're in Scandinavia, lurking in Scandinavia. My two have put a piece of chocolate on their foreheads and are trying to get it into their mouths with no hands. They look ridiculous. You're doing it with After Eights. It's a great game. Plus, you get an After Eight out of it. I love it. So, repeat after me. Lork is much better, isn't it? A bold hippopotamus was standing one day. Go. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day. Then it goes... On the banks of the cool Shalimar. I've just remembered, just before that raid, Rooster said something. Mine has pretty strong spring. It will bar bass strings, so I know it works. Maybe that's what I need to look into then, because obviously Mrs. the singer, Mrs. Morris, she's got herself a bass guitar. So bass guitar and the drum kit, because she's very talented. Yes, happy birthday, Alice. Everyone, make sure you're saying happy birthday down here. We want some big old happy birthdays. So, can you go to that again? Can you go? On the banks of the cool Shalimar. Go. On the banks of the cool Shalimar. Then it goes, he gazed at the bottom. Try that one again. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay. Go. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay. You're getting loads of happy birthdays down here, Alice. By the light of the evening star. Go. By the light of the evening star. Love it so much. So, first 3 lines go like this. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. Sing that for me, go. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. Then it goes like this. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. I love this. Right, Duncan, I really missed SPS on half term. I had to sing on my own, and I wrote my song about my friend and looking out the window at the world. Oh, I want to hear that song, Mads. You're going to have to sing it to us at some point, Maddie. I want to hear that song. Also, Mrs. Curley she hasn't just said happy birthday. She's sent you a happily birthday, which I think is a much nicer word to say. Happily birthday, Alice. I like happily birthday. I like that. Happily birthday. I'm going to say happily birthday from now on, Mrs. Curley. Thank you very much. I like that. It's a new word that I'm going to do. I'm going to say lork instead of lurk and happily instead of happy. Happily is more fun to say. So this whole page goes like this. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. I said potom instead of bottom. What's wrong with me? I said mottom and potom. Happily is so much fun to say. Happily birthday. I'm feeling very happily today. I am, because I've got chicken. I've already cut the wedges up. They're sitting in a bowl of water. When I finish here, drain the wedges, oil them up, stick them in a pan, get them cooking, stick the chicken in, stick some cheese on it, make some chipotle mayo, get some salad, put it all on a plate, eat it, nom, 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 watch Buffy and Angel, be a happy Duncan. That's what's going to happen to me. So sing this whole page for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. It's a great song. Then it goes like this. Has anyone found out, did anyone successfully Google? I'll type in the words just so you know how it goes. Look, Flanders and Swan. Okay, this is Flanders and Swan. That's what I've just typed in, Flanders and Swan. So Restream is me. So Flanders and Swan, those are the people that sang this song. If anybody could Google it and find out when they sang this song and when they were if you find out when they sang this song, that'd be great. So Google the hippopotamus song Flanders and Swan and let me know. I'm going to suggest a grown-up. You make sure there's a grown-up with you anytime you're Googling stuff. It's always a good idea. But yeah, find out Flanders and Swan when this song was. I want to know. I used to have it on record, literally on a little vinyl record. I don't anymore because of reasons. Anyway, Flanders and Swan, exactly. There's loads of swans over there. I don't like swans. They're bullies. So, sing this one more... Oh, no. Yeah, let's sing it one more time. That's typed up there, haven't I? So, one more time. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Lovely. Happy birthday to you. Hold on, where are we? I remember my parents, so that's Helen's parents, seeing them in the 60s at the drop of a hat. What, like they were there really quickly? Little joke foil. I'm so jealous. My parents definitely didn't see them in the 60s, and their parents definitely didn't see them in the 60s. I know those two things for a fact. They fall just in a window where my grandparents would have been too old. Plus, they're a bit stuffy. They'd never have gone to see Flanders and Swan. So they'd have been a bit too old, and my parents would have been a bit too young in the 60s. So they just slightly missed out. Anyway, right. We've done this page. Let's go. It goes like this. Away on a hilltop sat combing her hair. Go. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair. It goes, his fair hippopotami maid. Go. His fair hippopotami maid. And it goes, the hippopotamus was no ignoramus. Go. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus. And he goes, and sang her this sweet serenade, da 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 da. Don't do the da 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 da. I just can't help myself. And sang her this sweet serenade. Go. And sang her this sweet serenade. So first three lines, go. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair, his fair hippopotami maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang... Oh, I'm singing too much. We're only supposed to sing in the first three lines, but I got carried away. Away on the hilltop, go. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair, his fair hippopotami maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus. Oh yeah, so the next bit goes. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. I sometimes want to say hippopotamus was no ignoramus, but I'm pretty sure Flanders and Swan sang hippopotamus was no ignoramus. Sing that for me anyway. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. Now we can sing this whole page. So listen, it goes, away on the hilltop sat combing her hair, his fair hippopotami maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade, da 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 da. You can do the da 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 bit, but when we sing it in person, which, you know, we don't know when, but that's going to be happening at some point, we won't do the da 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 bit. Because that's a breathing moment. So if you want to be able to breathe, don't sing the da-da-da-da-da. That's my... Why can't... They performed from 1957 to 1967. The second review was At the Drop of Another Hat. Tamsin had all their songs, as do we. Do you know I don't have any of them? I don't own a single copy. Obviously, I have the internet now, so I can just look them up. GNU, obviously. That's one. I think I'm a GNU. That's... who was it that told me about I'm a GNU? I'd never heard it before. It was either Tamsin or you, Helen. Maybe Jessica. Anyway, somebody told me about I'm a GNU, and I liked it. And it made me laugh a lot. I thought it was you, Tamsin. I thought it seemed like the kind of thing you'd let me know. Love a bit of Flanders and Swan. Anyway, Sing it for me. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. And then we go into the chorus. So the whole thing together goes like this. We're going to sing it through twice. You can join me on the first one, or you can use it as a time to listen and learn. It goes like this. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. Da 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 mud. And it goes into the chorus. Jeffrey, thank you, or I'll just call you Jeffrey. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the follow as well. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again soon. Just so you know, all the people that are here, we meet every Monday at 1 p.m. UK time, at 5 o'clock every Tuesday at UK time, and on a Wednesday 4:30, and it's all singing all the time. Every now and then I might do a gaming stream, but in the main it's all singing. I also learn French, but I keep being busy on a Thursday, so at the moment I'm busy all day tomorrow, so I can't do my French. All of these things, we just have fun. We get together, we have fun with music, and we chat lots. And you are so kind for following, you're so kind for being here, and so kind for all your nice words. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. I'm going to call you Jeffrey because it's fun, because it's got a Ray, but you probably just pronounce Jeffrey, and I'm just saying your name in a silly way. Anyway, Jeff, I'll call you Jeff, that's got it covered. Thank you very much. And you are welcome, as are any children you may have, all children, whatever. I don't know if you have children. Anyway, everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome. So, let's sing it all the way through. A bold hippo. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Let's see what Noah said. Noah said, if you're not being good, Duncan, he will have to arrest you with his new police kit, unfortunately. So best behaviour, please. Yeah, arrest me for that, Noah. Yeah, what are you going to do? Arrest me? Yeah, come and arrest me! Come and arrest me! Please don't arrest me. I'm busy. Right. I'll tell you how I learnt to do good raspberries in a bit. I'm also going to need to clean my screen. It's disgusting now. Let's go. All together then. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. And then we go into the chorus. You see, when I was younger, there was a program. Oh, wow, I want to know. We'll have a raspberry off. When I was younger, there was a program called The Two Ronnies. And on there, they had somebody called the Phantom Raspberry Blower. And the Phantom Raspberry Blower used to walk around secretly. It was a comedy program. He'd walk around with a big coat and he'd go up to people and they'd go, no one will ever know when he will strike next. He's the Phantom Raspberry Blower, or something like that. I don't know. It's been 30 years. And then what he'd do is he'd lift open his coat and he'd go, and I just wanted to be able to do raspberries like them. So I spent a large proportion of my childhood practicing going and trying to get a good sound to it. So I can get a good raspberry. So these days, if I want to, I can do a good raspberry. I wonder what that'd be like reversed. I don't know. Right, so the chorus goes like this. It goes like this. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Go. Mud, mud, glorious mud. And it goes, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. Go. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. Then it goes, so follow me, follow, down to the hollow. Go. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow. And then it goes, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Go. And there let us wallow in glorious mud. So, amazing. Gem Sessions Live. I don't know who you are, Gem Sessions Live, but thank you so much for the lovely comment. I hope you're well. Do I know you, Gem Sessions Live? Gem Sessions Live, if you do community singing, let me know and you can advertise yourself down here. If you do stuff that people in the community can come along to, you can tell people and you're more than welcome to. If it involves music, and I'm guessing the sessions are to do with music, I'm only guessing, you can let people know what they are. As long as they're family friendly. That's the only thing. That's the only rule I have. You can let people know about anything you want as long as it's family friendly. I'm really good at eating raspberries. Hey, me too. My grandpa used to sing me this song. Lovely memories. My grandpa didn't because my grandpa was stuffy. And my granddad, I didn't really know very well, but my grandpa was very stern. He would never have sung me this song. But yeah, lovely. Lovely. Gem Sessions Live. Anyway, tell me all about you. How did you find us? Have you just come in from somewhere else? Do I know you? Let me know about you, Gem Sessions Live, because I love meeting new people or reacquainting myself with existing people. So, can you please go from? We're going to sing the first 4 lines. It goes like this: mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. Everybody go. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. Then it goes, so follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Go. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Lovely. Noah sent you a warning on WhatsApp. Well, I can't play it now because we're busy, but I look forward to seeing it. But you don't scare me, Noah. I'm not scared of you. I'll blow a raspberry again. You ready? There you go. There you go. Have that, copper. Right. So the whole page goes like this. Let's sing it nice and big. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. One more time, go through, go. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Let's go to the very beginning. By the way, I spoke to my dad earlier, and he said sometimes he watches these. So I just thought I'd say, if you are watching, hello, Dad. He might not be watching. He's probably lying to me. He probably isn't watching at all. Anyway, hello, Dad. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami mate. The hippopotamus and no ignoramus, and sang her this sweet serenade. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Lovely stuff. My birthday has presents and cards. Like it very much. And songs, of course. because it's your birthday on Friday. Friday. Gonna get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. Getting down on Friday. Anyway, stop singing that song. That's a weird song, isn't it? So, the next verse, it's got really tricky words in it. So you've got to listen very carefully. It goes like this. The fair hippopotami aimed to entice. Go. The fair hippopotami aimed to entice. And it goes, from her seat on that hilltop above. Go. From her seat on that hilltop above. Then it went, as she hadn't got a ma to give her advice. Go. As she hadn't got a ma to give her advice. And it goes, came tiptoeing down to her love. Go. Came tiptoeing down to her love. Here's the thing, Ezzy. I prefer the weekdays because I prefer school, I prefer seeing people, I prefer work to the weekends. I love the weekends. Absolutely love the weekends, but I loved being at school when I was at school, and I love being at work, which is often at a school now. I'm not at school, so yeah, I'm not the same as you. I'm not a hip hooray person. I like seeing people. I like seeing all the wonderful children that I teach and singing with them. True story. Why do they say hippopotamus in different spellings? Well, let me tell you. Obviously, we've got hippopotamus there. Hippopotamus. Hippopotami. So what happens is they're changing the endings of the word to try, it's comedically, because it's not really what it means, but to use the words in different ways. So it's saying hippopotami maid, like a maid who is as if they were a hippopotamus. So a maid who is, a hippopotamus maid, but hippopotami. So it's just because it's fun. It's funny. And I presume, and Tamsin will pick me up on this because she knows these sorts of things. No, it's not about, this isn't because English is inconsistent. This is them writing for fun. So they're changing the endings for comedic purposes. This isn't actually how the words would end, but it's sort of, yes, it's like a joke. So instead of saying hippopotamus maid, it's hippopotami maid, like it's, I want to say adjective. Is that the right word? I'm terrible at those sorts of things. And then it's the same when it goes, hippopotama is basically like using it's like a female version of hippopotamus. Like a man would be a hippopotamus, therefore a woman would be a hippopotama, which isn't actually how it works again, but they're doing it for comic purposes. So they're trying, and also, if you look, they can rhyme then hippopotama with hadn't got a ma. So it's just clever, it's funny, it's some of the best songwriting in the whole of songwriting. And so, what they're doing is they're liberally, sort of jokily using changed word endings to make the joke work there and then the rhyme work later. So that's why. So, can you sing the first four? We're just going to do it. In fact, I'll sing the first four. You sing them back to me. It goes, the fair hippopotami aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above. Sing that for me. Go. The fair hippopotami aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above. Then it goes, as she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Go. As she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. So we can sing the whole page. Let's go. The fair hippopotami aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above. As she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Very good, very good. I also got asked so many questions. Nanny says, because I'm going to learn so much when I grow up. Do you know what? And there's no such thing as a silly question. Every question is a good question. Okay, so you ask away. You can ask me anything. Sometimes I might not know the answer. Sometimes I will know the answer. But between us, we can find these things out. So every question is good. Learning things is brilliant. You should never think you know everything. Even when you're an absolute sheer genius like me, even when you're the cleverest human that ever existed on the face of the planet like I am, you're never too old. You're never finished learning about anything. Even if you think you know everything about something, there's always something more to learn. Always. But even the experts, even the person that knows the most about the thing they know the most about in the whole world, they still have things to learn. Everybody can keep learning. So do keep asking questions. It's really, really good. And I'm not really a genius, obviously. I'm only joking. But you can be a genius just like it's the Socratic method. Ask questions. There's never a bad time to ask a question. I mean, maybe in the middle of a wedding. Why are you doing this? No, not then. But always ask questions. Questions are wonderful, and you will always learn from an answer, even if what you learn is that you already knew the answer. It's brilliant. Do times tables up to 6. I'm good at my 6. It's my favourite one, 6 times 7. That's my favourite one. 42. Bam. Love it. Right. Sing this whole page. The fair hippopotama he aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above. As she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Then it goes, like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound. Go. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound. Then it goes, of the song that they sang when they met. Go. Of the song that they sang when they met. Then it goes, his inamorata adjusted her garter. Go. His inamorata adjusted her garter. Then it goes, and lifted her voice in duet. Go. And lifted her voice in duet. Let me tell you why 6 times 7 is my favourite times table. When I was younger, I used to watch a TV program, and then I read a book, and then I listened to a radio program, and I played a computer game, and I've since watched the film, and I've got merchandise of it called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And in that, they ask the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. And they find out the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. So my whole life, I've loved the word number 42. And then when I found out that 6 times 7 was 42, and that meant I'd never forget that. I'd never forget that. Never forget that. And I used that as a jumping off point. So I remember 6 times 8 and 7 times 8 and 7 times 7 and 7, all the numbers around it, because I know 6 times 7. So actually having a favourite times table helps me with all my other times tables. So it's not that silly. Always thinking. Is everyone singing? Right, everyone. If you're right, Miss Ice Lady, who did that very generous and kind raid, she says, are they singing? I can only hear you, Duncan, not complaining. Right, you guys, if you're singing, you need to type in the comments that you are singing and say how strong and big and loud you're singing, and make sure that you're singing loud enough for Miss Ice Lady to hear you. I had a giant ox-tire puddings with sausages and mashed potato, gravy, volcano in them today. What's ox-tire puddings? Or oxtail? Never heard of it. Anyway, or is it just spelt wrong? Anyway, let me know. Favourite times table is 7 times 8. You see, 56. It's a good one. The reason I know it's 56 is because in my head, these days I just know it's 56 because I'm very clever, right? But in my head, when I was learning that, what I'd do is I'd think, Yorkshire puddings, right? So basically toad in the hole. Yorkshire puddings with sausages and mashed potato and gravy. Sounds amazing. Got it. Yeah, so in my head I'm like 42, I know, is 6 times 7. 6 add 2 is 8, so add 2 lots of 7, it's 14. So in my head, what happens, not now, but it used to, is I go 42, add 14, because I do that, and it'll be there. 5, 6, 7, 8, my boot scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession for my western, my dance for a day, my rodeo Romeo, my cowboy guy from head to toe. Gonna get in line, gonna make you mine. 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyway, if you're singing, put your thing in the comments. First 4 lines goes like this. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. Here's it. Oh, sing that for me. Go. Like thunder, the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. And then it goes. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Go. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Oh, Lozzie will be back in a minute. She's been arrested and is on her way to hallway jail. Well, if you weren't naughty, look, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. This is the thing. I'm happy to go because I know I'm not going to get caught. But if I get caught, I'll be like, it's a fair cop. Right. Whole page goes like this. Goes, like thunder, the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Sing that whole page. Like thunder, 1, 2, 3, go. Like thunder, the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Da 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 da. Mud. Anyway, we won't get onto that because we're going to go from here all the way to the end. I only asked Noah to get his pajamas on. Hey, Noah, it sounds to me like you're going to go to jail if you don't put your pajamas on. Okay. Who polices the police? I don't know, Coast Guard? Right. So, from the beginning of this... Hello, Jade. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. The fair hippopotama he aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above. As she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder, the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Da 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 da. We're going to sing that all again. We're going to keep going on to the chorus. Noah said, Mum, Duncan always tells me off for something. He's more strict than Dad and Grandad. Hey, I'm not strict, but I do tell the truth, Noah. You do need to listen to your mum when it's bedtime and time to put your pajamas on. You got to do it. You got to do it. And I'm not telling you off, I'm just telling you the facts. The facts are it's pajama time, boy. Right, are you ready? The fair hippopotama, everyone. And don't forget, you got to sing loud enough so that Miss Ice Lady can hear you. Let's go. The fair hippopotama he aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above. As she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder, the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Da 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 da. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. And then we sing that chorus again. It's very easy, but at the end we go, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. So it goes, in glorious mud. I messed that up, didn't I? Glorious mud. So go, so follow me, follow, go. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. It's a great song. Right, we should be able to sing this whole song all the way through and put it in the bank. And when we get to the end, I want to hear some cha-ching. Next song is Maddie is singing loud enough for the world to hear. Quite right, too. Miss Ice Lady, can you hear Maddie? I bet you can. I bet you can hear Maddie. Right. Are you ready? Are you ready? A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. Da 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 da. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. The fair hippopotami he aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above. As he hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Da 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 da. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. What a great song, everybody. I hope you're ready. That's one song in the bank. Yeah, I'm expecting there to be some good next songs coming up in the comments right about now. Duncan, do you like Bob Dylan? I've seen Bob Dylan live. How about that? You weren't expecting that, were you? I've seen Bob Dylan live. I was very far back. He was about that big on the stage. Tiny. I didn't know which one was him for ages until he sang a song on his own. I didn't know which one was him. But yes, I do like Bob Dylan. I'm not mad about Bob Dylan, but I do like Bob Dylan. So now we had really early on, feels like a million years ago now, I asked you for songs that you would like to sing, and we had a request from we had a request for Into the Unknown, which we did, and then we had a request for Raw, and then 40 Years on an Iceberg. So we're going to do them both. Do you like Lana Del Rey? Do you know what? I don't know if I know any Lana Del Rey songs. I mean, I'd probably like Lana Del Rey if I heard Lana Del Rey, because I'd pretty much like everybody. But Lana Del Rey, it depends. Is she one of the ones that sings like this? Because everyone sings like this now. That's how everyone sings these days. Anyway, Raw. Alice would like Raw, so Alice gets Raw, especially since Alice's birthday is coming up. Hey, Raw isn't in this list. What's going on there? I have to copy that into this list. What's going on? What? There is one in here called Raw. Am I just not good at the alphabet? Oh, it's just there. Okay, I'm not very clever. That Helen loves Bob Dylan. And quite right too. No, I really like Bob Dylan. He's done some phenomenal songs. But yeah, she's the one for Siobhan. Jade, we might if we've got time. Do you like Aqua? Mum gave me her old CD. Love the song Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones, Jones calling. Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, wake up. Wake up now. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can dress my hair. I don't know. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, so let's go to Raw for Alice as requested. Let's go. I need to remember how to play it. Do I do it here? Is this where I play it? I always forget. Mum said Duncan knows it, so that makes her cool. Right. Ready then, let's go. Used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I sat quietly, agree politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up. Hey, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Hey, get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 you're gonna hear me roar. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, I earn my stripes. I went from 0 to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up. Hey, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Hey, get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Oh, 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 you're gonna hear me roar. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 you're gonna hear me roar. Oh, 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 you're gonna hear me roar. Don't you forget it. I went in for that this week. Did it higher than normal. Thought it'd be fun. Loads of comments, loads of people chatting, so let's find out what we've been saying. Oh, look, the next one is 40 years, so we're going to do 40 years on an iceberg, and that might take us up to the finish. Could you teach me daisy chains? I don't know daisy chains. Oh, I thought it was a song. I thought it was a song. Anyway, right, so let's find out what we said. Duncan knows it because I can't remember to go do. I remember. But I do remember that we are having spaghetti bolognese for dinner. I nearly made spaghetti bolognese. That was nearly my plan for today, was to do spaghetti bolognese. Changed my plan at the last moment. Decided to go for chicken burgers without the burgers. Just chicken fillet steaks. Cheese. Very tasty. Lozzie says, that's my favourite dinner. Lots and lots of cheese so that it stretches. Or you need some good mozzarella for that. Sounds amazing. Mozzarella. But like the sprinkle mozzarella. Oh, it's so good. That you get on pizzas. Noah is begging to go to Smith's toy store. It's not open, Noah. You can't go when it's not open. Ezzy, I love your hair. When I see you, can we do French plaits and make some? We can do French plaits and make some daisy chains. That sounds amazing. I mean, obviously, you probably can't French plait my hair. A bit short. But the daisy chains thing, when I first started playing football, it took a long time for me to get into football. I used to love watching it, but I was rubbish because my brothers were incredible at football and I wasn't very good. So I never used to play. And eventually I played, and wherever I was, people wouldn't pass to me. And so as a protest, Duncan, 8 years old, making a protest, I started making a daisy chain so that I could then say, look. But then everyone thought that I would rather be making a daisy chain. It backfired, this protest. That I'd rather be making a daisy chain than playing football. And they were like, well, Duncan, of course, he's so disinterested in football. Uninterested, I suppose. Which one? Tamsin, uninterested or disinterested? Anyway, I wasn't interested in football. That he'd rather make a daisy chain. I was like, no, you're missing the point. This was a political protest. Pass me the ball. Miss Ice Lady, hate to go, but errands won't wait. Thank you for streaming. See you all next time. Miss Ice Lady, thank you so much. Thank you for your raid. Honestly, it was such a lovely surprise. Great to see you, and all your people have been great custodians. They've been lovely, really, really kind, and very nice to the people on the stream as well. So thank you so much. You take care. Everyone's doing reading books and doing plats. Oh, good. Ezzy, right? Ezzy and Maddie are now best friends by the looks of things. Fish cake and chips. I haven't had fish cake in years. Fish cake. The last time I had fish cake, we used to get the ones, the haddock fish cakes from Tesco that had David Stowe cheddar in the middle. So we cook them and then you break into them and cheddar. I might have to buy them again. So good. So good. Anyway, we've got to do 40 Years on an Iceberg, and then that's going to be our last song. I've had such a wonderful time. I hope you've had a good time too. I mean, I always have a good time, let's be honest. Because you guys are superb. Is it under hello or is it under 40 years? Oh, it's under number 40. That's why I couldn't find it. Maddie, can we be... I think you're already friends. I think that ship has sailed. I've just realised I haven't got my friendship bracelet on. Maddie, I did have it on this morning. I've had it on every day since I got it. I put it on every day, and I've just literally just forgot to put it back on today after I was doing some stuff. Frankly, I was doing some pipe work. I was doing some plumbing. I know, that's the kind of guy I am. I was doing some plumbing, so, I mean, you know, it wasn't complicated plumbing. But anyway, because I was doing that, I didn't want it to snap on anything, so I took it off and I haven't put it back on. I feel terrible because it means I can't show it to everyone and make them jealous of my friendship bracelet. Right. Well, I've had such a good time today, everybody, and I know that you guys could be doing anything right now, literally anything, and you have chosen to spend your time here. Instead of all the things that you could be doing, you have chosen to spend your time here with your friends and with me singing songs. And that means so much to me. It really does mean so much to me. It makes me really, really happy. And we are going to finish today, and I'm just going to be in a great mood because you guys put me in a great mood all the time. Can't wait until the germs are gone because sometimes I cry when I can't have people to play with my toys. But when you can come to my house, we can play Barbie's Holiday. Hey, where's my invite? I want an invitation to play Barbie's Holiday. Thank you very much. Tons of friends already. All right, Ezzy. Someone's doing well. But can make loads more. You can never have too many friends. That's the way it is. No, yeah, quite right. Ezzy, I'm not surprised you got tons of friends. You're a very likeable person. Right. We're going to 40 Years on an Iceberg. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 40 years on an iceberg out in the ocean wide. Nothing to wear but pyjamas, nothing to do but slide. Whoop! The weather was awfully parky, the frost began to bite. I had to cuddle a polar bear to keep me home at night, warm at night. La 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 la. I thought we had hello in there. 40 years on an iceberg out in the ocean wide. Nothing to wear but pyjamas, nothing to do but slide. Whoop! The weather was awfully parky, the frost began to bite. I had to cuddle a polar bear to keep me warm at night. La 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 la. I thought we'd go into hello, how'd you do, but we didn't. La 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 la. 40 years on an iceberg out in the ocean wide. Nothing to wear but pyjamas, nothing to do but slide. Whoop! The weather was awfully parky, the frost began to bite. I had to cuddle a polar bear to keep me warm at night. I thought I'd do a funny ending. That's how I decided to end it. Yeah, what are you on about? I'm not old. Jade knows I'm not old. Jade, you tell everyone how old I am. How old do you think I am, Jade? I think Jade's got my back. Give him a number, Jade. Nobody else say a number of how old I am. Those are the rules. If you say it, it ruins it. Jade, I want to know how old I am. Jade, just let me know. Duncan, you are too old. Or you can be the boy one. Hey, I could be a girl, Barbie. I don't think about that stuff. I'll be the girl, but I don't care. Be the boy. I'm too old. Too old? Thank you, Jade. Jade's got my back, though. Noah is my best friend. He gets in bed with me when I'm sad. Oh, that is lovely. That's so beautiful. Thank you, Duncan, for the songs and the great chat. Enjoy your supper. All SPS. All SPS time, I thought about making ours. I can imagine. I'm going to go, I can't wait. Going to go and drain my wedges, have dinner ready, hopefully for about past. That way I can eat my dinner and then be ready for Shepway Voices later on. We love a bit of Shepway Voices, so see you guys there if you're going to be there. Take care, everybody. I've had such a good time. We can't go until Jade said how old I am, so we're going to keep talking. For UB44, right, Jade? You're banned. Off. I'll see you later. Bye. I can't believe it. Jade, I thought you had my back. Jade, I asked you because I thought you'd say a number lower than my age. You said a number higher than my age. Jade, now everyone's going to laugh at me, Jade. Everyone's going to laugh at me, Jade. I'm not 44. 44. Jade, I'm not 44. I'm younger than... Jade, stop laughing at me, Lozzie. This is monstrous. Do you know there's a band called UB40? And for 24, I'm actually 42. But you're very kind, Jade. Thank you for amending it. There's a band called UB40. Stop laughing at me, everyone. There's a band called UB40. And for years, when people used to say UB40, I'd say, hey, maybe UB40, I'll be 37 or whatever. Hey, maybe UB40, I'll be... And then when I was 40, I was gutted because I couldn't really make the joke. Hey, maybe UB40, I'll be 40 as well. But then as soon as I was 41 and 42, I was like, hey, maybe UB40, I'll be 42. 42 is my favourite number, so I'm happy to be, 7 times 6, 6 times 7. If you're 7 years old, I've lived your life 6 times. True story. Thanks, Grandad. You guys are bullying me now. I'm going to go back to Ezzy's kind comments where she said, bye, everyone. Stay safe. Take care. Keep singing. Stay colourful. Save lives. Enjoy your day. Love all your sessions. You're so kind. Honestly, you guys are kind even when we're just having... my friend in my old school, I had a friend before germs. I went in bed with her when she was scared or sad. You guys are all so kind to each other and not to me. You're not kind to me because you all joke about me being old. And I'm not old. Look, I'm young. Look, I just happen to have my own bowler hat. I'm not old. I just happen to have my own bowler hat. I'm not old. I just happen to have my own fedora sun hat. I'm not old. Right, I'm going now. Bye-bye, everyone. Tamsin, thank you so much. Thank you. I will see you all very, very soon. Take care, one and all, and have a lovely day. And enjoy your dinners. Bye. You can keep talking in the comments, though, but I'm literally going, so I'm going to go and drain some wedges. Bye-bye, everybody. Maddie, you're so mean.